How much money do you spend when you go to the movies? If you go to a movie theater, you know the whole deal. You want to pay for the movie, you're going to use popcorns, you want to get your drink. But what percentage of that is actually going to the movie? That is the same principle that we have to use for calculating the nutrient within a particular fertilizer. Welcome to our 8th video series on fundamentals of fertilization for vegetables. Hi, my name is Manuel Torres, and we're going to talk about basic fertilization calculations. So when you are applying fertilizer, the first thing you need to know is your crop, what is the area you're going to use, what kind of fertilizer you're going to use, and how much you need to apply. So you're going to apply 50 pounds per acre of nitrogen to your tomatoes. You need a fertilizer. That fertilizer is going to have a label, which by law needs to express 3 elements: nitrogen, phosphorus, and potassium. But here's the issue. The phosphorus is expressed as phosphate, and the potassium is expressed as potash. That is actually coming from back in the day when we used to learn how to do foliar analysis. We needed to oxidate the leaves in order for us to actually measure the percentage of phosphorus or potassium. Hence, we got those formulations, P2O5, K2O, and that just stick with the labels, and we still use it to this day. P2O5 is actually 43% phosphorus, K2O is actually 83% potassium. Back to the calculation. You got those 50 pounds that you need to apply, and you need a source. Let's say that you're going to work with urea, which is going to be 46% nitrogen. So back to the label, that's going to be 4600. How do you do that? You're going to take your 50 pounds of nitrogen that you want to calculate from the urea, and you're going to divide that by the decimal representing the percentage of the element within the fertilizer. In this case, the 46%. So you're going to take 50 divided over 0.46, and that's going to give you 109 pounds of urea, which translates to 50 pounds of nitrogen per acre. When you need more than one nutrient, then things get a bit trickier, because you need to try to combine different sources to get to the final formulation that you're trying to do. Let's say your recommendation is 60 pounds of nitrogen and 80 pounds of K2O, potash, per acre. If you choose potassium nitrate as your source, there's going to be 13% nitrogen, 0% phosphate, and 44% potash. It will supply 13% nitrogen and 44% K2O. First, calculate how much product is needed to meet the potassium requirement. So you're going to take your 80 pounds divided by 0.44, and that's going to give you 182 pounds of potassium nitrate, which is going to represent the 80 pounds of potassium that you need per acre. Following up, that amount also will provide nitrogen. So you're going to take your 182 pounds and multiply that by 0.13, 13 representing the percentage of nitrogen in the fertilizer, and that's going to translate to 23.7 pounds of nitrogen per acre that are going to be supplied by potassium nitrate. Since your nitrogen requirement is 60 pounds, you will need an additional source, maybe urea, to supply the remaining. So you're going to take your 60 pounds, subtract the 23.7 pounds of nitrogen already provided by the potassium nitrate, and that's going to give you 36.3 pounds that are still required in your final recommendation. Using urea, which is, remember, 46% nitrogen, you're going to take your 36.3 pounds of remaining nitrogen that you need still to supply divided by 0.46, and that's going to give you 79 pounds of urea per acre that are going to supply the rest of the nitrogen that you were requiring. By combining the sources, you meet both nutrient goals without large excesses. So if you're going to do simple calculations, follow the following rules. First, do the calculations for the nutrients with the least sources. More often than not, that's going to be phosphorus. Second, find that number and identify how much of any other nutrient that first fertilizer is supplying. And third, identify whatever source you need to supply that extra nutrient that you have in your recommendation. By doing this, we can ensure the sustainability and profitability of your farm. On the next video, we're going to make things a bit more complex, and we're going to start managing multiple sources. And remember, if you want to know more about all this, please follow the link in the description of this video.